What's up, guys? It's Erica with Not Your Average EDC. Happy Saturday! Lots of filming to do today. However, I wanted to share a quick story with you guys from yesterday. A use your shit story with a couple of points that I wanted to make. So, yesterday I went to my brother's house. He lives in the house that I grew up in, and my mom's selling the house, so he's moving out. He's got pretty much everything moved out of there, but I went to help yesterday, and he had to change a light, by his license plate on his car, and we were trying to get that fixture out, and it was, corroded in there. I don't think it's ever been changed. I don't think that light has ever been changed, but you kind of just, you can pop the whole fixture out, and, boy, we were trying, and it wouldn't come out, but, it was cool because he doesn't really have anything at the house since they're moving, and you kind of had to have, two slim tools to, pop this thing out on each side to push in these little, holders and then pop it out, and he didn't have any tools, so he grabbed his pocket knife, without even thinking twice, just grabbed that because it was slim and it would give him leverage, and then I handed him, my, Spirit X here with this, that way we could kind of pop it out, but it was just cool because he didn't even think twice about grabbing his knife to use it like that, because he knew he had nothing else and it didn't even bother him. But yeah, so that was cool. We did get it out. Made me proud as a sister to see him do that without hesitation. And I would have used the flathead on my Swiss Army knife, but when I went to go grab it, it wasn't there. It had fallen out of my belt sheath somewhere. It slipped right out throughout the day, didn't know where or when, but only this was left, so we used this and his pocket knife, popped that thing out. We were able to get it out, but I wanted to just make a few points. Number one, in the real world, where we're doing real life things, sometimes you just have to improvise, the use your shit movement is alive and well in the real world, where we're not playing pretend all the time. Sometimes you just don't have the tools that you need, whether you lost them or whether they're just not around. Sometimes you have to use your knife as a tool. Sometimes you have to use your knife as something other than a cutting implement. And yeah, it was just cool to watch him do that and not care because he needed to. Number two, I found this, so that's exciting. I got home and it was in the driveway in the mud because it had dropped out of my sheath, and then Nicole ran it over with her car. So it was in the mud and it came out perfectly fine. So that's exciting. These things are pretty rugged. Yeah, cleaned it up. Nothing. No broken parts. Nothing at all. That little bit of wear right there is just from my pocket the other day. So these things are very rugged. And the third thing to take away from this is, I have talked about this before, but having repeated tools in your carry has always been a debate. I'm asked all the time, why do you carry two multi-tools? Why do you have both of those? For situations just like yesterday, it would have been much safer if I hadn't lost this, to use both of these and pop that fixture out. The knife, we had to use it because we didn't have anything else, but he could have slipped, he could have cut himself. Luckily he didn't. But if I hadn't lost this, it would have been much safer to have two screwdrivers, two flatheads, and pop that fixture out without, getting hurt or anything. So that's why I like to carry doubles of some things, because I've been in many situations where having two flatheads or two sets of pliers or what have you, two knife blades, sometimes it's just useful. Maybe not in your world, but in mine it is. So, yeah, just a couple of points to take away from that. Buddy, if you're watching this, Sissy loves you more than anything in this whole world. I love you so much, and I'm very proud of you for using your shit. So with that being said, guys, happy Saturday. Go use your fucking shit and stop being a baby.